Hey everyone, welcome back. I did actually intend and did physically film the video where the intro was, but the wind was crazy and I filmed it anyway thinking it might be okay. Listening, editing, it's just constant in the microphone and no one wants to hear that, so I want to apologise quickly for my state of my hair. With the COVID lockdown, I've not had a haircut in months. And it's got to the point of, it's untamable. I can't do anything with it. It's like, 3 months overdue being cut, so it looks ridiculous. So all I can do is wear a hat, and now I've got wings. So just ignore the hair. But this video is announcing the winners for the fragrance competition, the giveaway for having a custom fragrance made just for you, completely for free. And man, it was crazy. We had 200 entries to the competition, so over 200 comments of people giving their ideas. Some wrote beautiful poetry, which I enjoyed reading. Thank you for sharing that. And just wonderful ideas. It's interesting to see, what people would gravitate towards if they could have anything they want just for themselves. And so it was very interesting. I went through every single comment. It took me a little while, but I read every single one. I considered every single one. So thank you for everyone that took part in entering. Before we get into the main video, I want to give a shout out quickly because I discovered a new channel recently called Making a Stink. And I don't often shout out channels, but it's only about 5 months old. And they've got quite a lot of videos already. There's a couple called Camille and Chris, and they're fantastic. They're just great people, great content. They're super down-to-earth, friendly, knowledgeable, well-spoken. I can't speak highly enough. I really enjoyed listening to them. I've watched a few of their videos, and I find them just very engaging, very, it's like sitting down listening to a friend talk, and that's kind of what I like. So if you want to check them out, I think they've got a great channel and I highly recommend them. They've only got about 1,000 subscribers at the moment, so if you want to support new content creators that are fantastic, that do great videos, check them out. You might enjoy them. But getting into the main video, picking the winners of the competition. So I shortlisted basically 4 entries, 2 of which I'm not going to do, but I want to mention because of how good they were. And I will tell you that I picked 2 winners instead of 1 because it was so difficult, and I picked 1 reviewer and 1 non-reviewer. The first entry reads, "I'd like something to resonate with my home country of England. I've always been a fan of Beatrix Potter, who settled in the Lancashire countryside not too far from your neck of the woods. I always wondered what Peter Rabbit encountered when he broke into Mr. McGregor's garden. I imagine it was earthy and herbal with the smell of lavender beds, roses in full bloom. In summer, and the sunflowers are nodding in contentment, Mr. McGregor is watering the garden, and there's baked earth essence coming from the ground and the hot clay plant pots. The smell of petrichor, I envision geosmin or Mittia tar for the petrichor vibe. Sage, tarragon, basil, high altitude lavender, rosemary absolute, tomato leaf, hay, violet leaf absolute, rose, honey, vetiver, oak moss, carrot seed, which is earthy and rooty, and a little bit chamomile, like the chamomile tea his mother gave him after his naughty escapades, something animalic that smells like warm rabbit fur, a sun-warmed bunny. Oh, and I believe Mr. McGregor was fond of his pipe tobacco, so that would be lingering in the air." I thought that was just wonderful, very, beautiful to imagine, and I think it's just a fantastic idea. I've got some old Beatrix Potter books. They're buried in the back somewhere on the shelf. And I've got Peter Rabbit books. I used to watch Peter Rabbit and read the books, and it reminds me of being a very small child, and my name's Peter. So I love the idea. I didn't pick that one because of how complex it is. That's really complicated. I'd have to balance so many different notes, and I think it would be a bit of a nightmare. That would be one where I'd have to do multiple trials to try get it to smell good and balanced. I wouldn't be able to do that in one take. And the idea for this giveaway is that I can sit down on a live stream video and make it live in the first go in about an hour, like I did originally a couple of years ago. So that's what I was aiming for, something that I feel like I can do a good job of first time, and make something that you'll be, impressed with, hopefully. So I need something that I can be confident with, that I can get the balance right without doing, loads of trials, which obviously gets very expensive when you start burning through your materials. So I didn't pick that one just because of the complexity, but I want to mention it because it was one of the best ideas, and I just thought it was beautiful. So thank you. The next one that almost made it, I'll read it out for you. This was by Aaron, and he says, the name of my scent would be Angkor. My fragrance would revolve around the city of Siem Reap. More specifically, it would be based off Angkor Wat and the jungle around it, so it would be a summer-based scent, but I want to add some depth, so maybe a bit of ambergris or ambroxan. So the top notes would be fruity accords of lychee, grapefruit, strawberry, green tea opening with some florals, light pink rose, lily of the valley, ginger, perhaps neroli, fruity tea quality, some spices and white musk, cinnamon, star anise, cardamom, and white woods and sandalwood in the base, as well as incense of frankincense, myrrh and benzoin, and a dusty, dirty smell to remind you of the jungle surrounding the temple. I've physically been to Angkor Wat. I spent a month in Cambodia back in 2012, and Angkor Wat is an amazing series of temples. It's not just one temple, there's many temples in around that area. And Cambodia is a beautiful country. I recommend, if you can get to go one day, definitely check out Angkor Wat. It's incredible. I loved it. So I was tempted by that one. I thought it was a great idea, but I didn't pick that one. Sorry, Aaron, but it's a fantastic idea. Props to you. I love it. I think it would smell great. On to the big winner. And so the first winning entry by a non-reviewer is, so this is inspired by a Japanese man who was considered a great unifier of Japan. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try because I'm just going to horrifically mispronounce it. But a strategic man from the 1500s fits for your past collection and ends with the letter A, like all your other current fragrances. This would be an uplifting incense-forward fragrance. The idea being that almost assuredly burned incense in preparation for battle. I would want this to give the sense of impending victory, featuring several Japanese ingredients. Imagine he might want to smell before walking through the forest to battle. Notes include yuzu, sweet mandarin, jasmine, ginger, spices, lemony incense, hinoki and sandalwood. Oud too, if not asking too much. It is a little bit, but I will put some oud in there for you. I didn't own any yuzu. I had to buy some in. My word, it is expensive. That cost me a pretty penny. I also didn't have any mandarin, so I bought some red mandarin. I ran out of ginger, so I had to buy some more ginger. So this one is going to be a little bit expensive because yuzu is unbelievable. I mean, it's pricey for a citrus. It's very, very expensive. So I've got natural yuzu essential oil, and I also got a yuzu aldehyde. I bought in some like a red mandarin. So yeah, I think I can do a good job with that. I'm pretty well versed in making incense accords from practice, so I think I can do a lovely lemony kind of incense. I can definitely balance the fruits up top, the yuzu and the mandarin. I think it shouldn't be too massively complicated. I think I could do a good job of it. and I like the idea. I think it will smell great, and I think it will be cool. So that one, you're the winner. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. I will endeavour to do it on a live stream, so maybe you'll get to watch me making it live if you're in the comment section when I do it. So you might get to see me make it, but you'll be able to watch it back if not. Let me know what colour bottle you want. I'm presuming you might want it in the red bottle, but let me know. So you're the winner. Hopefully you'll enjoy what I make you. And yeah, congratulations, buddy. The second winner is a reviewer. I had a couple of reviewers enter, including Making a Stink, who had a lovely idea. But this one got the most thumbs up, and I thought it was quite lovely. And it's from Nick from Talk and Review. If you've not checked out his channel, check him out. And he says, I would like an angelic spiritual being smell, like an encounter with or an experience taking you through positive emotions and feelings that you've never felt before. This angelic spiritual being could be female or male, so the fragrance would be unisex. Notes would hit different aspects of vanilla, citrus, musks, and aldehyde. The notes would take you on a journey of how your emotions feel, as well as the smell of the angelic being. Massive thanks, Nick. I wanted to make that for Nick because I just thought it was a lovely idea. I think we're here to wake up, to understand that it's all one consciousness, that it's shared, and that consciousness is love. And you know, this earth is made of the same consciousness. And why would you want to hurt another person or hurt the planet when it is you? Why when it's all one? Why would you do that? You would want to protect it and honor it and love it. And I think that's the awakening. That's where humanity is heading, an evolution of consciousness out of the trap of ego and into oneness and love. I think love is the bonding force of the universe. It's the most powerful force in the universe. Love is fire, but you can connect to an even stronger love, a love that comes from within your own self. That is the spirit, that is the Atman, that is the soul, that is the light. And so I want to try and make that into a fragrance for Nick. I think that's beautiful. Hopefully the winners will enjoy their fragrances. I'm presuming Nick might want that one in a white bottle, with it being a spiritual theme, but correct me if I'm wrong. If you want a different colour, let me know. So those are the winners. I will probably be doing live streams within the next week making these, and it'll be fun. Hopefully you'll enjoy them. You might get to hear about them if they're posted on somewhere, I don't know. I'll see you soon with some more videos. Take care everyone. Stay safe. Bye.